So for the two videos that we've been doing, the trailers to analyze, I chose the Forza Horizon 6 official trailer, the teaser trailer, because I'm very excited for that new game, because it's an awesome game, and this is in Japan, so I'm very excited. Not part of what we're doing though, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. And then the other one is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, the reveal trailer. Both of these are about 2 months old, and they're both very cool. So I'll start off with the Forza Horizon trailer. I'm just going to start playing it and talking about bits I see, and I'll just reference the timestamps so you can see it in the video. What's very cool about this one is that it's very minimalist. They focus very heavily on the Foley, the sounds of the garage being lifted up, the sounds of the keys, and just like the ambience. Like, it's all very ambient, it's very much like natural, it's very open world, which is very much what the game is. The game is very like natural, you do what you want, and like creative, which is being referenced in the video. It's showing the nature and showing just you know what I'm trying to say. And then there's this part here where the radio comes on. So what's quite cool about that is that it's very much, how it's very much like, one of those crappy like tin can radios with the really cheap speakers, and they've recreated that effect in this to reference essentially the vibe of the garage, because the garage itself, or the shed, I don't know what it is, it's all quite wooden. It's not high tech, it's very much like a workshop, which, that radio being the radio it is and the way that the radio sounds really amplifies that. It makes, like, it's not a big budget shop, it's a very, it's a people's thing. Like, anyone could be like that. Instead of making it like focusing on like a higher class or specific, they've kind of just made it being like, this is what normal people are. So, which is very cool. And that kind of builds up to this drop where then suddenly there's a bit like Japanese traditional music, then dropping into this kind of thing, don't really know what it's called, like kind of, EDM-y kind of vibe. I do really like this trailer. I just don't, I feel like it does, what it does quite well is that it keeps all the sounds and stuff, all the moving parts really, there, you only hear them, you don't see them. And then this, like the pan, as it pans across from the number plates of all 5 previous games, because I don't know if you know Forza Horizon, but that's how it works. They do different locations each game. As it pans across, it's still very quiet. And then as you come across to the last one, which is the Japanese one for the new game, it kind of, then you kind of get that, the traditional Japanese music coming in, and you get a bit more noise, and it just kind of opens up a bit as it goes up into the skyline. Let's see if I can find the time. So it's kind of around like 45 seconds. And because that, it's that fade into the background of what is probably Mount Fuji. That's at around 45 seconds in.